Hello friends, welcome back to In It All Is Art. In today's video, I will be putting together my Department 56 Christmas village that my husband and I call Avalon because it comes out of the mists every winter. And I'm working with an asymmetrical theme this year. You can see I'm kind of describing the layout. It's going to have some swooping snow that comes down and a couple of sledding elves. And so this is my first time playing with an asymmetrical look with the mantle and the hearth. So we'll see how it goes. I do hope you enjoy. So I just used some art boards, foam board, and a couple of canvases to secure the back of that shelf. As you can see, it's quite open and it is a hearth, so there's a lot of open space back there. And those village houses are incredibly delicate, and so just to create a little firm backdrop, I put some things behind there. And now I'm going to give you a little tour of some of the pieces that are going to be in this village. The majority of my Department 56 collection is from the North Pole series, with a few pieces from the Dickens collection as well. And over the years, I just collect a little bit each year. eBay is a primary resource, as well as Facebook Marketplace. And this year, I'm really working on building the kind of woodland theme in there, with some water and trees and some animals. So that's a really fun new piece. This is the first year I'm working with that castle, Heathmore Castle, and I got that last year, but I had already set up my village, so it was like a treat to open that up this year, and I can't wait to put it out. The process starts for me with kind of setting out the structure and using those foam boxes to bring elevation. It's not a large space that I'm working with. The square footage of the table is not large, so it really helps to bring height in as a way to bring some depth. And I also like to work with kind of like some storytelling around the display. So in this version, that castle is kind of like overlooking the village, and all of the little shops are kind of surrounding it, the post office and the Hall of Records. So that's kind of like the city scape. I went recently to Edinburgh, so there's like kind of a feel in there for Edinburgh for me. And you can see I don't use the traditional bulbs that go in these houses. That is way too many cords for me. I am not a fan of cords, so I just use one strand of fairy lights with a clear cord and use that to weave through into the houses and around, and then I put cloth and the fluff over that, and it just looks like a snowy landscape, and it's really beautiful. So continuing with the storytelling, that piece there is Santa's lookout tower. And so in my imagination, that mountain that's on is overlooking the rest of the landscape and is kind of the lookout tower for the North Pole. And so in my imagination, the villagers would gather around this little town center, and then they can walk over the bridge and up the little staircase of stepping stones to the castle, if that's where they need to go. There's a lot of little pieces that will be added in, like a post office box and things like that, that for me just add so much charm. And there's a progress shot so far, lots of mess. It's a really fun, very messy process putting this together. Continuing with the bottom shelf is the woodland, and so that slope that is coming down from the kind of asymmetrical space where the lookout tower is, that is going to be a sledding hill. And then we've got a little waterway, bring some natural elements in, and all of the little trees need fluffing, so it's quite a process. I'm going to speed it along for you. Along with that woodland is the kind of elves' living space, all of the elves' living quarters and the stables for the reindeer. And then, of course, there is Santa's house up there on top. And there's a couple of buildings that seem to fit more in with the Santa area, like the toys and the wrapping paper and those things. And now it's time to just put in all of the little guys, and this is a process of just seeing where they fit and maybe moving them around a little bit. I really enjoy these ones with the little pine cone hats. They fit in perfectly, the little woodland elves. What do you think of Christmas villages? I would love to hear if anybody else puts together one that they want to share about. Mine is very natural themed. I don't have the cityscape quite as much, but I do follow channels where they create, you know, the cobblestone pathways and put in the street lights and things like that. And I think that they are marvelous. And if I have space to do something like that in the future, I might join. I was seeing someone, Thea's Christmas Village, I think is her channel, and she actually made an aqueduct for her train to go through, and I just think that is absolutely incredibly creative. and lovely. So yeah, if you create a Christmas village, I would love to hear about yours in the comments below. And so once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some inspiration. And here's the final look of the whole living room area together.